Mamiza uncrofo me won uncrofo kita record
yadi mama record no mama record
nje busia yewurem ne yakọ yankọ ne yankọ hwe bus no se bus ndi esisi wo bus nipa ti mu a anaso muntum a ne yetumi ehu ye nipa dudu nanti uhu de esi wa ha na ye se MPP amani okoma omuhu Adom TV omunti ye hunjai na ekwan kro wo so mo maye ne yetumi kokra no won pese obema ye kwan enti ye go so ye wo so ehwe ye ko bus mu ne yakọ wo se de ankura ene esi bus no mo de ankura ene wo bus no se bus ahuduo na Badwam po ha nti ye mpese bibia besinti no ye pese ye fa ho ne ye ko bus mu ne ye ko hwe nti ebusia sani esi wa no yeko ne yakọ akọhwe di esi wo nti ebusia sabe pepe ele wo hu no ewa uhwe di esi wo he a wan sha obi nti ebusia yanko so ni yanko na di esi wa ha no uhwe di nkrofo no ye na wan hwe ni ya na obi aprehun ewo mu nti se ultimate kana sa wo hwe ni sesia na se MPP headquarters I want to eho ene yewo nti no se ye nyantu boase ne ye ko enimu a ye be won se nipa dudu na ewo ka enimu a ye be se ye hu mama me makwa ba di Badwam TV so
ya nua
mama mi sa ehenya wo team sesia no wo team a wo ko he
Badwam me kokwa
ukoko wo die nti na ukoko
Badwam me koto aba mama ama na nado akufuado
mama mi sa eka ya wo team yi wa wo sika na odi afa ka no ana se party bi na twa ho ka wo ko
Badwam na me misika party sika na me de ko
na nti se nye party sika di anka wo
oh nka meko odo nti nka meko
yo wafu ka ya wo ko wodi di sika ahen ne yede ma wo se bia wo ko afa totofi ana fa topi water
Badwam de be mayen so mo nya fa mayen
omo de be ma wo ahen no makache wo se bia wo ko omo de be ma se 2 cedi ana 1 cedi ana 50%.
me Badwam ndo mo kan kire
but omo bo an ho ba se bia mo ko e be ma mo sika ma mo de atwa bia
me Badwam
uko omo ye any arrangement say uko ye sa do be san wuchi abanka
me Badwam da bi ya ba ya na de sika beba
ye koso mayemu nkomo e wo ka nim mama mo akwa ba di Badwam TV
ya eja
kai mu a wuti wu kwan
Badwam me kokko
di ntina wo kokko
Badwam me koto aba ma na ado akufuado
wanka se na wo de wo sika eko ana so obi na atua wonka
na ado ana atua na yeko
wa betena kai mu a wo ko sisi e ka yi ba bitu wodi di sika e di ma wo e ya
Badwam so mbe man ba o mfa mai
ebusia enti wo hwe sen mu a sa na nipa dudu na Badwam pi ho na je se esen dudu a ewo ye nimu ba sa hodo no ye bom odin abo awurem ni wehu ade a ekoso ewo MPP headquarters a ewo enkra ha enti se wo hwe mi a no hu bas kakraka ya ebo aben a eho ene ye bom odin ebo awura ni akwa hwe de ekoso ewo ho enti nipa hodo na wo hwe a ebi ekwakotu abade na so wo hwe bag speakers no ma egugu form ha ankrofo de kona na je se obi kokrampo na obi kokrampo na je se enya de a obesan asan nechi aba uma ba kuti ya de ane ne mo nkomo ne yemisa no ma me mo akwa ba di Badwam TV so wo se enya de a
yasaba da munyina ma se bra so se ye de Mpensenpensenmu bro kai hunu se ya shase ani sa election headquarters kokromoti power na me admech na nonso na ya shase na watu santene kama bia oto aba bia no ho na okogina na wadi la so pepepe na wakoto aba afi yaka se party ahensudie bia ni wa ese se wode ko bia etisa enye ho zo na wa we nsan awko kire o power se wo ye you know your right ne sa ne mana enkofa foreign number bia mfamo ka ho enkoye pum bia honum ana se sebe nyame adom eya ahoden ana se wabo asia enye ho na akọ kire se obepeja obi se wonni eye kaka bia wo nyoma ekoso on ma je se onye observer onye monitor ana onye security agent na party rep wo a mesre woto abawia ubegina some meters afar ana se obekwa aba ye bekan a na wasa agibre na watie se de aba no si bisi akenkan no ye koso nyane ye bekan o kakra ka bi wa na refi party ahyeso je titu emfa nko enkohye party atade wa ase otu wi a enya afezu na wato wi no na ohwehwe ni maba na wakoipiga me Thomas Mes na odi a kire dom no ebasa enya de a ebeboa nti moma yenkeka ye ho ne yemboabo ye ho se de dare da nyina ye no ebeyere tan nso ebeti amagana asumdie no aye kama ana afezu wi ase afra na nyina no ebeji atum se no kureni Ghana de ahade kebma minkabi ene amanyo sem no yenti ase ene nim de ekonkan yie pa. Well, Mamenka say a Royal Lighting Investment Father Roma Anafe, a Lucky Herbal Clinic Father Roma Edisa and Comowe, bro. Edasida, Emma Sanumaku, Minui, so on so as I say, Yabako Comiami Adona, so and they one eye free and cry crodium hanum titu, one person called Twaba, Miam, Hodonino, Basses are Hodua, various political parties are ready, Anna, a Ghana for Ankran Crown, so almost use abatoɔ de wa tworo di se fatase oto nti ni ho kwan se bia wo kono koya coincidence so de ehyan ahodo asisi miame ahodo se obekwa kofa no free no akoto nti ehon komo no so do e de hu fonyin so beta ato e de ama wona atana no pe de sem former alhaj de obokrata no alhaji baturi atana alhaji assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh
ami na ti say eno na be fa woni mo
o fa woni mo
see
o fa woni mo
na mo say that o wevu all pointing to you hey nana o malaji do test run nana come on observe na a beautiful baby onam no how the others were relating to you na bibia come Ghana democracy ye kwenim
but it was not proper and I was sad na miraho because nano kwese na MP for koye omo final rally. Fortunately na NDC for na omuni program be apart from keep fit anapa na MP for koye omo final rally ewia am bia koso kama na already NDC forecast ombeye omo final rallies Monday. Now rally NP rally as and almost started announcing say ombe float. Now we hear enyeni kwan. Once a major party has finished your activity, another major party is coming with its activity. Now when we say rally so nipa be free mia be. So you could have imagined anchor misunderstanding kakra bi besia
jinsem
na kese ni ampa ebono a exhortation ni eyinu ayeye nya na nkosiaga and it was wrong but guess what we thank God especially ni emimehu ewo ni mamobi because Ghana for yakoye bako this year the difference through religion through intermarriages and so on and the ama yesterday na NDC for ejijina kwan so twenka ebinu so tutunyum na
baby ko musabo mu obi yese no obi so yese
na MP before so abaji the same road
but it was not advisable.
It was not advisable. It was very reckless, misplaced, and I'm shocked that Nana Akufo-Addo allowed this thing to happen. And the police are even worried about it because police for say Oma ntro am che omo say bibisa na mraso public order act no say obeye bibisa at least I was say Oma police for 5 days notice. And I don't know the rest of the place. Almost 30 every nana fi ewo Nima police station ebedru mama obini nyina na police ba kukran kan. And that is very dangerous. Na police escort bianio. We just said they didn't get the permission of the police. And Nana Akufo-Addo who are person di omampin. I think that you should demonstrate absolute discipline and respect for the institutions of state, which was not coming. But you see, Akwai last minute the police omukata money as a omo hu ne ekoso and Kenya's hadia. I think that so far so good. Your democracy a tumpon, but your leaders no a best strong me and who election as a do and die affair. What by you dear we Sunday bibia koso kama obi so be any dear Monday. There's no way. It doesn't make sense. There's no, I mean, it doesn't make, there's no justification. Say, you are going to go on a float. You know.
Say, major right.
Your fringe elements, they are waiting for such an opportunity. Nipa ba kubi now ma capitalize na just all these efforts up to last minute na I think that is the only thing. But fortunately for me, like I was saying, Nima, because na yenimi hono, and in spite of the differences, now the omunina air boss, sometimes we NDC in Beji Mike in every near or tunyum or MPP car. Now also at tunyum, it was good, but we shouldn't risk to do that next time.
Communications team member Nana B, the preference on Nana Boachi, Nana B at Nasi. Nana. No matter say, Alaji is not okay with an amount to mutu yet nano done.
We be on the national because Jumadi.
Usually strategically, it was not advisable.
Oh, ni Alaji can and Sabia Nyado, Sabio Conto, so be in them. No can any for Pimbia.
Why you rally away? Obi am
rally near Koye.
Why you rally
near Koye?
Why you rally away? Obi am
I make Neme County. Sunday there were a lot of programs by NDC. A lot. Parliamentary candidates, baby, and no crampo. Even Ladaduko Topono, they had a lot of programs going on. There were a lot of NDC programs on Sunday. A lot. In fact, even on Saturday preceding Bedru Sunday no crampo. Now, a lot of programs. And don't forget, say, almost we know, almost says a regional rally. It is a walk rally, a stadium. And Muntino Mintimin Kunima. And no mintimi ko rama mo bi enu ntino mintimi ko fateshi mintimi ko fa nungwa
recipe no na ye ka
rama de recipe wa wo nipa kana Japan o wan de on nipa ye wo asen NDC for new people munya to abom no mo ye rally no mo nya shijama no mo I thought senka a large pa no such an experienced man rather no anko be uphold how wa enra no obi esi ye ni program kama when you be ama and the Chester Ghana for your passion. I thought that was where it was going to go. But I said, more yam rally war stadium and until your program. Are you serious? When yesterday was the last day.
Or share recipe.
No, right there, recipe. Or my that is why I'm more example say programs see. And yes, I be a venue now more year. Yes, a baby, a young couple born and busy now. So, money. And yeah, street issue and I say outdoor program and more movie, a fluid program, say more movie, more coso. Motuana mobi namona mountains would there be more different.
But what was the need for that?
Oh, that be a last day. What we said was that get out to vote. A dear catro bia MP because at last day and they among yourself kosubium, rally bian kosubium, campaign bian kosubium, nyabe bia social media set or videos where no baba kakanga cry a ebi to Ghana for send a bear in and a bit me to Yabasum Jemu Bia Hunti Obia Hunka and no Nemunia. So I was rather thinking Zenka large instead of Senko Bekono and near Sayame as a film Kakana say, oh, Nanado seeking to be president. President no be president no. You live to see, you live to witness it. Nanado seeking to be president no. Any Kwansan Koye Saniman, then I'm going. And I'm reliably informed that the police who are informed. And me at the point that there's not police for war, to me maybe I was police for. No police for me. And now we are quite we na unya Patrick Boaman so any program or also police for war. We had given our program outline to the police long time ago, especially in Accra. Last days, near that. Yeah. It's a large need you remember trying to most rooms say I can't police for when you have not spoken to any policeman. mentise police ni bi anso ka say am give permission. I am telling you no authority say.
Or say the ohun ye na police phobia nka no.
Obena me ka say me ye di akiri e start fi na do ho no ma ye ho no ma police for no kwa di kan be bo che nko na do ho no. Enim ho. Ano mo hwese bibia be koso kama. So the fact be bia wo hye office kakra bia wo bia window na do so du ho no ma ni die mu o we view ho no kama. I thought say no kwana nka beka so na do do ko we me kama. That is the beauty of it. But if you move away from that and you are trying very hard to attach certain negativity to the program, and by so doing you want to attach that to the flag bearer. Me want to say
the same argument na Morezi say MDC for call fit. So dear Kwan be mo ma be bo chinkukra na
that is why I make us say young
no, but the point is that from west, south, east and north Ghana for this year ebesia ko binmu besia ko
and you nya program
uchi nkomona
yes
o say sang ade no na anhwe yi anke betimi because nipa binum tete akire wa omo pehwe na mo mo agim
suo nyinam ana medical mo example say send your course okra no akire asumdwe ene your pepper ene akoma pa Ghana for masato say ono bukan Japan kwa constitution ko oni ne NDC candidate wo ho ni ne wo ho no bomu ye float bomu ene sifo nya ahwa bom me eno amenam hoi me cast me the MPP adware ho o be hu ne NDC ni no so ba ben hia oh yes it's no so koso efe. So I was thinking say this huge platform Adom TV no anka Alhaji Bature be seize opportunity na ka say ne enre si koye na obi edi na ade obi e na ade na obi ano basabasa yo obi ama no e kire Ghana fo ba bi a ye duru ene te bi a ye wom se si ar ni ye nya no ye dodo ye ho ye anuafo abusuan ba ko obi MPP ni obi NDC ni me ne Alhaji Ababetra say ya boy nkomo kama before of the scenes na advise nkomo bi wa ye di. That is the picture and the image we need to project to the good people of Ghana. Now oka say obi na kobo ni chenku when ya something e to ye no ene dwumadi e di ye no o ma hene ya mfa nkwanko fast sports stadium ho ba bia ye nam ho ba bia ye choose ye route ni carefully. It is obi di ni dwuma na say eno aso na last day eno akra de unu ade bia na say TV so me say mo ha omu yi NDC advert no me yi MPP advert omu yi NDC advert because the last day it be a slot akanya no say exhaust no it be TV ha be 30 minutes no omu yi president Mahama de no mo yi Nanado de omu yi president Mahama de no you know I think this is just normal or last day omakoyo mu rally kama obi ehu enti Sunday ye de omo fi echeche ni ade ba enya no obi ehu enti ya nti asembo ni bia so obi akwa yesi. That is the beauty of it. We muso abeyo mu rally kama obi ahu enti obi ahu anka ya pimko ye.
Okay, Alhaji.
So
based on the submissions, if you say, well, it shows a bit of maturity and self-restraint in Ghana.
They say Ghana for our mie we are seeing na near Eddie Nkomwe. Ombehu the character of a particular group of people our mind. Make Berkshire say a cancer, make us say a democracy na there. To acronym. Man can say. Over Kaya, many say platform and I said a week now, but BC Nana for the fear. Me by fear. Abeka say ka NCC ka NDC for no or opposition leader ni fear no and say crack leaders organizers no and for even though there's no law banning it. Me can wa me say man boom rabia. But at least looking at the tension and maybe I could organize at least they could have avoided that route. Me kasa enra man who police back almost starting from Nima Nana Akufo-Addo ni fie. Before the NP before NDC before Nima Mobi almost cost stadium because Omaji Kwano Oman to me and Nima they had to come and use Accra girls. And these leaders and advisors Omunkofa Omunja Omu. A similar thing was about to happen when Nanado was coming. Then this also Abubojinku Omu offices Roman which would have been difficult for Nana Akufo-Addo to pass through. And NPP supporters who ever vowed that they will pass through, come what may. Fortunately, leaders had to talk to them for them to pass. There was not one single policeman escorting the float.
There were policemen.
Please, Nana.
I was passed. There were policemen.
Because I want us to do a decent discussion.
Oh, it's decent. When I do normal interjection, because
there was to do a decent discussion. You know that we can do this. There was not one single policeman because it was not sanctioned. And the police have issued a statement by the police that they are even going to stop it. But looking at the timing, I think that they have to beat a retreat. That's why Mikasa Nana Akufo-Addo, wanting to become a president, shouldn't set this bad example. It's a bad example. What by you rally Sunday? Every year, I'm a beer course. Come on. Your colleague, and answer your competitors, almost on Monday. Why do you go on a float? Of course.
But they are not restricted. They are not restricted that
First of all,
a day is special for NDC. It's not done.
That is not true.
They are not restricted.
If they had gone to police for a permit, because a special event, the police would have denied them, declined.
Police cannot decline. You only notify them.
If you notify them, they think that it could be a recipe for disaster, chaos. They can go to court and then stop you.
Put your things
and
right.
that is why you need to give them 5 days clear notice.
We have given them that
Oh,
notice.
please. You have to give the police 5 clear days notice for them to do their own investigation to see that it wasn't done. And I'm saying it's wrong.
Okay, like
how come?
Mami notify me viewers say you catch am say beko kom mia. You see I say your Greater Accra region no NDC office nipa wo ho a ono so pese o ko bia on pese o mkoto aba making provision for them shine. You take kakra na samra back to studio.
Ska amawo akwakoto aba.
Mpacha
Na o ma se mo boso ye betua ka ska ni asama wa aduane sika aka ho ana.
Mpacha ende mentime nkyere bia yenya card kwa ya ba. Yase aboya ho se yenya card free ya ba na yase ya transportation afaka ba entina wa ha.
Okay. Yemfiri so ni enko onipa ofro so. Eja e ma akwa ba de ba Adom TV so.
Enia.
Mprempren ya wo ha wo ye den wa.
Me ba NDC4 head office la. Abebisa mu se o metimi aboa me mama me sika me koto aba ma mo na mama me entina me ba me to mama NDC for so long. But last 2012 no na me de me car family ne me ma ekokoto aba but this time no na me ni sika edi beko entina me ba
nti sika na wo ba bepe edi akọ ana wo bepe means of transportation ana so mo ma wo ka
me ba bepe means of transport sika na me de ko faka akọ
nti so mo ma wo sika na so mo ma wo ka se fa ko
anu so betimi akọ
yerase nti se wo twa weni na se wo hwe inside ha be bia me wure ya na je se otete ni bi wo ho a wo tra inside ho na se ukọ ho a wakọ twire odin wo ho na wehu no se ukọ ha ana wo ba ha na bus enso esi abonten wa ye bebo modin ebo ewura abonten wo na wehu bus a esi ho a elodi nkrofo edi efiri a akọ yendi bumpurugu ene kumase ahodo bebre agi se bia wanka se ukọ ho ombebo modin aboa wo otite ni a wotimu ema yenya ho ntiase se nipa ababa twire odin ebe 3000 plus a ebi ekokumase ni emia ahodo nti se menu ka se ye bomodin na yeti esim ne ene nkrofo dodo na enso edi nkomo ebisa se die ntipa enti na waba ha wo baba bijiska anase wa means of transportation edi akọ baabi akwakoto aba e mo akọ aba edi ba Adom TV so
ma jesu sen
yo mami misa edi enti ene waba ha
ma ba se me be join bus na akọta mali akọto aba
se ye kwakoto aba enti no waba ha anase wankasa na wodi usika ana wo twan ama NDC for atuaka ansara wako
me be join NDC bus no na makoto aba no because omo no mo si yembra na yembe join omo bus na yenkoto
enti se nyese bia NDC for organize bus anka wankasa de anka wonkoto aba
anka mekwa akoto anka me ankasa me fa me car akoto because me buy anapa no mo car say bus nim buy anka me kwa akofa bus but mo car say yen train nti ani nti na yegusu a
bus aye di mamu amu ko se ya mamu di diska kan se bia fa topiota fa to brodo yendi so anka kwanwa north di anka kwanwa se bia fa to brodo ana fa to pano tofi ana bibi wo kwan so
oh sisi ade afiansa ya trocho ye dinti ye nim ne be koso ba omoma yesko mama yesko ni yan se ba kodru oni ato ya ban nti ene na ehu hia ni yan se de betu number 3 so
ebusia nti ye bomodin na ye duani mo wo hwe nkrofo all ladies anase emma mpanyifo bi nso omotia na se won noma no apaki no ha wo bomodin se obenya bus no anase wo benya sika e de afa sen a obekọ akwakotu aba lady bi nso ba awurade mame emfa no emmo nkom ebuja mo akwa ba de ba dum tibi so
yo mpacha mesumi ko vote wo joje ntina menam
nti joje akwa vote no de ntine wanfa wankasa wo kanko na uba NDC akachi aba be faka ewa
mpacha meso mbebo aye ntina me ba
omo mbebo am moa mo de bebo am ewo kwan benso
ombe faka maye se na ebetumi de akọ joje ho akọ vote
nti ka ya mba be fama we so wo ho ombe sa ma o ka foforo ma wo sa dia bankra
mpacha nne mi ni moment mi nche
nti ebusia ye koso mayen koso emmon komo mo akwa ba e de ba dum ti
na vinha viao mayen de que ta mi va fida mi va be mi ava ya va d'accord bede unti fafa neva Ghana bede enu keke mia to mahama kele wa wale voter region de be ma ti poji o be wa yi ji tanovinge via o na mi ko da pere mi ada ko nwede na mi tu assistant poji de mi atiti aside mi apeta me ape mi anlo pepa nwede mi ada ko nwede na si gbore e do keke wa mi to mahama le de a ji me poji na
yo mabia on yanki say chieta over NDC top office villa
and this meba menyo me yede ko dape yata me va fi be ma va dovu na mala dakone mi ato mahama
so chieta on to mo ko pega kodovu yo over NDC top headquarters be no na Ghana kodovu
e gamela sinyo yata me va vonje me dibela ma dako bede ne pongo gbe yi benyi de ka ne me dako la do ma hinye pe vote kemila ana ma po jidudo yata me vada be no peda unye na mayi
yo aigbenu awie egu ho na nti se ye fra igbem asasan echi asaba akan kasem nti ye bo ewura bonten ni ahwe de ekoso ewa bonten o hwe ha no nipa dodo na enso ena tretra fom ha je se omo so omo atwere mu din dada ena omo twen se bus ne beba na omo anya kwan afu bi e de akọ ba bi a omo etu omo ba mame so omo akọ ba e de ba Adom TV so
ye wa ha ye hu ye
nti die nti ena wa ha ne
me vote man this you me kwa ko vote of voter region ho district photo me kurasi yo hosusu ye benya quota fi we fi baba benya quota ho
tama bia o se chieta he egbe won to me dofu ye over NDC top headquarters bo no na Ghana kodo
no na mgama kodo alo no dofu na free my vote na we
ta no mo dofu na wo won to ma to akọ pe ga
to ma te ko ganye dofu ka ke nyi be ha bobo me military ehia la pa mi che yen to garasi ma rofu ai ka ke ha bobo no no de nu nwi onyu na me hare kamolore na kuo ma nyawo amo ma fao
ebusia aigbe ne ya adoso ye ba wi akire gua enti wotie ye wante so a na wa fa na sa gentleman bi atwa ben me wa ha eja ma akoba e de ba Adom TV so
mejo so
ebusia ma mi misa wo sesia mprempre awo NDC for headquarters mo wo ye den wa
okay me be per flight di akokumasi akovotu
Upe flight akokumasha ko mpato wankasa na wotua wo flight ne ka anase party bi ene tua flight ne ka dia ma
okay me need much about it but about me ankasa me tua kra I'm ready to pay because I want to vote for NDC
okay
exactly
uba ha ma wonse wa wure mu akọ aba modalities net is and omaka chere say ombema wo sika na ma wo de akọ na say otherwise
it's like you see the NDC party is very disciplined party. So when I came, I can enter and then do everything and leave, but I want to respect the discipline that we have here, so I'm on a queue.
Okay. O queue ni se bedu no so na say enu nso nkrabia ni sebre ena bechere nti nipa dudu na ena wa but uhwe ha de no na we compare MPP for de na no won say nkrofo mu duwa de anka me bom ani tete kra anka metumi abomode na ma kan o mu nyina nanso enti se MPP for de no uhwe mensa benkum so wa hanso a won say mattress boto sebia eburo na eguma na say mu aduane gali ana say de na egum de mentumi nkyere enti mpesa metwe ben omo ne ya ni omo bon komo ne ye bisa omo say edi enti pa na omo so omo te ho na yehunu ade cropot enti a wote ho nti maami uhuna bon say sebio abam say ebia na onyema hanesa eja maami mi say ma akwa ba e de ba Adom TV so
eja
me pato edien e na wo ye wa hasisi a
nti e twen ka e de akọ Afram Prince
wo twen ka e de akọ Afram Prince akwa ye den
akọ vote
say anka card anka o twen de a ha nye station nti NDC head office ene wa nti wo ye den wa
ti me member NDC head office ama ya be peka ama ye me de akọ Afram Prince akọ ye voting
nti de nti na wankasa wontumi mfa wo sika emfa ka enko na mu wo pese party na twia wo lole fe e de ma
oh nhyehyɛ abate na ayɛ sɛ ɔmbɛpɛ mae ɛma yɛde akɔ na yɛakɔyɛ voting nti nka bɛtumi yɛde nyankasa me sika kɔna so party no bɛma yɛ kaade a na me so mɛtumi adwene ne ka no makɔ
ma ho sɛ noma dodoɔ na
okay so yasa aba deɛ kɔ so ne bi no 4 years bia ɛnyɛ anything new 4 years bia parties no major ones ne boa nipa bia wɔn susu sɛ wɔn yɛ wɔn akyitaafo ɛma wɔn ntumi kɔ bea bia wɔn kɔ across the length and breadth of the country itimi koto aba alaji yembra back to Stinafi ewie yen komo na fi electoral commission so alaji onanusi na fi nanabi ayala nanabi o patapa
bizo wi aje se obo me man
ede wada moderator sala mi kanu oh bibiti say flow so nana ko for the koye kay properly organizer kay properly sanctioner I was say police for Bambo for Omuna Bedika enim ma direction traffic said every moon first say mom first say there was not one single policeman and this is indiscipline whether you like it or not that is indiscipline and I make us as a aspiring president a possible president it is not sending good signals down there but you see who am I and I mean I make Ghana for NAJ, and I'm happy we are coming to discuss some of these topics. And yes, propaganda and our partisanship now. Of course, NDC need to be defending, and our MPP better be defending. But Ghana for are looking at why an idea from human mind. What is? How can we guarantee the peace of this country?
Okay,
it doesn't make sense. And then mobile crack can say. Enya bibia eye
yewade nyina hokwan
yewade nyina hokwan aso enya ni nyina na efata yes ochina and run your last day for campaigning there are so many ways to do it like he did in the night and you know almost every TV station or called broadcasts or broadcasting to the nation through various about over 10 TV stations enti na American say enra floaty ka ebetumi di basa aba but Nyankopon chaade bibia ensi let me say
obahene ne medical kan me see a tro your programs do come Greater Accra Police Command no 1 week right back twam ebi mo me san correct we say bi minim so onim say bi so no onim dia Public Order Act no onkoji permission in free police for her notification enye tumi na akwakoje from na mum no bo mo nkaye se dwumadi bi se na be ya saade no me see no me kɔ na do danko akufo ado fie na police fo no nyina wo minim ba bi ana wo sha wo hu omo se wo mpuma bi mu na bie woni na hu omo a minim but don't forget say no so na NDC fo so ye stadium there the obviously bi ana police fo no se bi o ma twom ebi wo ha ebi nso wo ha me see eno ana police fo ka ho na ya catch police fo so these are our programs ana masa si so dua biam so say so bi ye ni program wo stadium a eno nche se wo so ntimi ye float ne hu nya ne say wo fa wo de ne nkofa wo ne to so miensa mate se wo ka opese odi
mimbo nche na police bia ni video mimbo video ni
dem say na o jina so show mo han yes that also jina so na o show mo han nti na o se police for enkan wa
mama nkasa
police no obosa wo hu
okay na pacho ti
ebiem what try person kan sembi na na do danko akufu ado no bi o person ye president hwe ye wo koma police for say ebra na NDC for your health worker omkofa na na wo tutu abo ni pentoa ne de gu fi ho no president mama ba ya no obi o leader o commander in chief wanyi intelligence bia o oba ya MPP for emblem o no ma ye and half international community started say omo kaseti a European Union kaseti a UK government kaseti a US government kaseti a afi na omampani hu pu na afi wode sobo na kwakoshe police for say police for na anyom adwuma yi who is more indisciplined a president who will not take his time to be briefed by onani security for unto base party for announce do one to be nwaka it is international community for the back and san wash to go post na afi wode sobo na kwakoshe police for anyom adwuma yi e du pana na dan ko kufa do achew police wants to say bad can say
President Kopan.
Oh, na so you dey achopa.
He rather blame the police.
They make count to say we blame police. Police for na ma sa nchiwahyew ne mframahyew na ba. Meanwhile, e sha ase no, also see MPP for na ye. Na mo dem kom peaceful float. Police wants to bow out because say route omo de mam na ho na en kan. Police for be kan. Say route omo de mam na e ho kan.
These people are lies. These people are lies. So who, police burn the casa.
One is
police burn the casa.
You are lying. One is ground rules.
Police burn the casa.
Oh, yeah, penny. Any demo do huni kakra.
Because I'm sorry, but police admitted the administration. Ubakaza said the
police. I'm head of operation that day. No, or grounds. Me take interview on 2 places. Bet me abo baby. Me take NIT FM. Adam say take Kasapa. Waka say. Route a omo de ma NDC for no na e ho nka ho na danko fo na nim ho nka ho ubetimi afa ring road and ho na wokọ ba bi a wokọ ba wontimi embu kev emfa nima police station ho na won sam branch crown sam fa ne ho no they said it.
Okay, so
so what nyame be say me gina so nya aka ne say president aya na nya president mama nche bia na osi fom pese odi adibia enya wopese chinchina wopese ode for na do enso makedi kan si so bia say enu na ye course no ensan hwe emom ne esi krampo no omampani kra no he has been so indisciplined. Say as a president you don't just talk, you talk on intelligence tutu bwase mo akasa na UK for bam European Union for bam amansa na wa because o ene man kan yi first medical question but a police for normal yeah. It's shameful. That is why you rather need to have your mind. I want also do what echo. Na na go for the last day.
Okay, so we have
juma problem bi nsi mani je ho kwan Ghana for obi bi afa so na juma MPP for NDC.
Yekotuaba. So far, Nana, Namensan Shase, Electoral Commission, or more Ahokeka no, Ayaniso, Aya de beating the one to say, Namea,
the rallies, no near the no question say, only me a bidia dance say Electoral Commission, the Omejumano, Atusini, Kakra, special vote in home, and send some name wa. Na ama, MC GDN, Ahotoso, Senka, Ghana for Duduanano. Enya wo mu no eso tie se enukra mbunje ma ye ebumra so san se to special boot na manager se otu wi a 1 week enanson o se dem ansa ne akokoto main elections na ngasa enu se yebuso ene biemu so no ansa na obeye obe postpone elections no na atorenchem bi basabasa yo bi mfidie bi ho atochema enti no enya adwuma ana bibia siwo polling station one ma emwa ba nu se nso ne busu ntino by and large na but arehemu o ho ne se obi bia wudin a pe bia no nyame ya no ochena ko ba bia wo turo wudin na obetimi ato aba ene ho hia yi pa Ebiom so no obi a wo ID card aye bia no you can still vote. Matete nipa be edukwa na afre me. O me card aye o me pacho. O card aye akwa na bia wo any form of, in fact only any form of identification kwampona you go to the polling station obo odin ane ahwe odin ho a eye biometric verification ehun ya because we don't sabi so. E kire say wa wato aba ukọ baby. So wo kuta senso de fufuro bi nso a ene efe bia passport bi kuta o license bi kuta no betimi de akona ama dwumadi na ntimi paatwo obi anka nkyere oba onana wofa omo card ebi wa bekọ bank bo se ayi electoral commission card be hye ba bia ngofa be gya wo honom ne ade ade nti dipa dodo no mo ya card but energy sem se obetimi ato aba no to ko ba bia wo twu odin na kona to aba ne toso ebiem nso no okopa no MPP yakon wi nkonim di abotire no ene yesre twedi ampon se nyame ya adoma onfa mai ochena tie pa twa ne hu hia ye no so se gidi a dwumadie ntachiri no oman hin gidi wuye eti ade e be sre ne se ochena ne nyina ye nsore waka ye ma ahonkeka sonko bi mmra ye mu ne nkoto aba no ye nyina ne ye hwe se nsachirae beba nsisemu beba na emom se wo tra na do nsa hye odemre fam a eno emwa eti entua na amon ye nkoto aba no fra wo na bi wo papa bi obi a bi kwa waye mre wontimi enko no ko na ka ho uma omu schools me patwo twum nya bra fie no mu nya beto obibia embeto aba no na menu se nipa dodo na ebeto aba no dodo na so na ebeba na dan kwakufu ado avia ntinsi eno rallies mu eno NDC rallies no mahene me ha many a me come pebrofo bi pa dia man but for me I think say no mo koyi wo nyina no useless ya na
no
sa nyo kapibi mama ase ana de jenja ase ade ase mfaso de bia maso
to you
oh da bi unim president obi a ataka say na some not to say amode mai Ghana has been safe under my watch. President ba ni ye kun to call Ghana na President Mahama bae ni ye botu ni ye kunkum ye ho na Ghana ya at war na Ghana has been safe under my watch, you know. What kind of negative rhetoric is this? Say ya war and some bobby any asida bi anke di mani pa san say anka sa se munya de nkanya me nyanke na na say nyamnya di ehu afofia na yeti Ghana asomdwem basenka ya war asida sunku bi pa o ma he munum ne osan kwede ma no ya so tan kodwa no yin America anka president Wallace anka osan kwede ma no because we were under military dictatorship ebi mo tena so o ma anye president Wallace ne yi free dictatorship mu and o de bad democratic dispensation mu under the Fourth Republic. And no look that time if you saw soldier ni na nipa dodo na so no or no say hand the power over in 2001. A bibi mu am say head of state bebre ni ntimi nye saa. And the by the basic president Kofoso. No so biemu ma Ghana freedom of speech no criminal libel law that na dan Kufuado e pioneer under president Kufo e free ho no so boa ya na police ni ehemu institutions ni ehemu kina ana president Mills so bae no so be so mu ana president Mama ba was Ghana is safe under my watch as if when you came Ghana was at war o kan sapa na obu nkompo say oh na MPP for no there entokwa wom hey sir. Yesterday, the program for me said, "Come on, better weather." And come use you. I make us emphasize the Amazono. Where was President Wallace? President Wallace, where was he? Look at MPP party. Our president Kufuor. What DH? A mere year manifesto. Was said DH. Born and out don't go for the Chidom. A call lunch, yes, I hear a rally. Manifesto lunch no. Ye no sabe kai who be. Ewo sunyane sa ba simpio so sa be kasa sa endorse no eno ahwe advert na etwa TV sunya president Kufo endorse na nado president Kufo speech on Sunday on PPD no for me it was one of the most touching messages. Where is President Rawlings? Indeed President Rawlings na no so kwa was sign na dan Kufo do through say onye corrupt President Rollins was at the party no was sign up down for the two say when pamu yi mu kra na you can get anything to say about Nado. Hey, Pebibia never for the foreigner. But say ni pamu yi mu enu na notifa fa ko here opening power of Futa region. And so the best source. For me, the whole program yesterday for me was me who o man penny on na di man penny bi da. Our founder. Na yere ene wuntimi ni hwe na ni asese. What pam na free party nim. Onso sorry a na wonso bu nkompo ba beka MPP aye de ye man penny kofo. Wafuru simpie a okuta empo krampo. Ne walking stick krampo so no. Openi ene amode nche de ni wonen so no na kuma mu ahya ma opepa sunko a owo se nanado danko akufo de bedi president no wafuru simpie aba bekasa okasa for solid 30 minutes. Say Ghana baby a ho here ye wom no ye here Joshua of our time I na danko akufo ado babe so yemu. Where was President Rollins? Mr. Vice President so ka say President Rollins near friend President Mahama near friend no President Kofo near friend no gentle giant and they were lonely san say na pam for omubuma. Hey, Vice President, I feel the man who the reason why NDC one case am pena seven. On be steady there. On diligent on maybe. Nemra, come na batel so ho. E benefit to Adom wo. Dr. Kwabrado for ho. Me huma Elizabeth Ohene wo ho. Nana do danko Akufo-Addo na mu som President Akufo ho. Yewura alanko jo kire maten. E wo ho. Dr. Alhaji Dr. Bawumia was assumed Ghana mine under President Akufo as deputy governor no. Because me body na me bobo sa mpanifo atoto wura omo be hihemu e wo honom. Ejesi den. And now because say omunya no mu no they were there. The party is so resolute. But one now who can we sitting president no. Can you finish and can so man pani dada. Na nkwa be so wonsa. Was a way na monto asoma no san say na nyuma ye. Onyuma nye nti a wo sekretary sha proye kro no dwirim. Why you misika na wachama mo madi alaji man hu alaji batu din. But hu kwasi prat mu din no. Hu asedu ketia mu din mo. Ai wo musika odi ama mo. Okay. Me new salaji dey be later there. But omo a ya cheche sika mo sikadie basa under this government, under your watch, President Mahama. So sometimes when I see some of this rhetoric, Ghana was never at war, but rather no, what you have turned Ghana into is a corrupt state. Where in the corruption, no, I try to say right. You are unable to even guard your people. But just 1 minute, people. 1 minute. 1 minute. Abana ye kwakoto no. Oman
no, you come back with your wrap-up message.
And one maybe we maybe we no wrap it up. 1 minute. Maybe it's any. Abana ye kwakoto. Ye popeni a. Ye Ghana no ye wasumje dada o. Nyame de ahira, nyame de adom ye. Ye popeni a obehwe ye sika so ama ye. Ye popeni a mfie nwotwe, obeye firi nkoda na ahokire, emusuo, abena ye die, edamudie mu aye wei. Obeye ye firi mu, ye popeni a ombeje bribe. Onwia ye sika. Ni nkofo wie sika ene nipa gu so mu sto sana danko gva do be sanse obetu so matu na wo ye ni yanko ni mu nte omo a omo si die sika say ye sika no ye pobi oba be hwe ye person maye ye nto aba no manana ado danko Akufo-Addo ene Alhaji Dr. Bawumia President Akufo-Addo say omo ba na pamfo nyan so ba be tawo machi ne pagya Ghana fi proye mu de akone ye.
I see. Alhaji Batu.
Thank you very much. First of all, easy for no me makan wahada. This is going to be one of the best elections ever held in this country. Mami Charlotte Osei miminim the botai minim na adwin minim ni opese woye enye for omani nko but it is true for women in Ghana to prove that what a man can do a woman can do better, and that woman, regardless of who is in power, regardless of when appointing, she is going to be fair, firm, and play by the rules. And Ochina Nyame Aduma, Ghana for Behun Yameka say the woman is really on top of the job. Apart from 1979 election, AFRC, Rollins AFRC, as supervisor, most transparent, peaceful election. This election is going to be one of such elections, regardless of what people say. But now, no new register, no vote, no verification, no vote, no wine, no vote. And then what is all more coming in? A hot air, hot air, hot air. Hot air no blue. I could see let my vote count demonstration now allegations, fear mongering, Yahoo, Tom printed ballot boxes, Aflao, Ketusaf, Yahoo, ammunitions, Ashanti Rigi, Echesia, clearly you can see that they don't have a case. And they don't have a case because Omu product, a bad product. It's not sellable.
Their message.
Their product, they Omu.
As in their leader.
Their leader. They're not their leader. It's not the party. The party is a strong party. They've come to power 8 years, some 16 years ago. But the candidate is the problem. The candidate and the posting who hear the same posting. And the people, honest people are moderate. And that is the kind of leader that Nana Akufo-Addo will come and give this country. A kind of benevolent dictator.
But we are not. We are not warring or whatever in this country.
Benevolent dictator.
I'm coming there. Benevolent dictator. That is what he is. Benevolent dictator. Wow. Look at how person what to me at Kaubiano or MPP Ashim Danado. Adani Mo Polafoko way.
Adani is all over company.
Asabi
is all over with Nanado.
Oh, Papa way.
Imori on a decantation of room. It means you don't know. Asabi has been all over.
He can't stand the kitchen. He can't stand the kitchen. The kitchen is hot. The kitchen is hot. I'm more than 15 minutes. That is what is happening. Now, let me tell you something that is good. Let me predict something that is going to happen by Friday. And if this thing should come true, Ghanaians will see. So, original election, by Thursday, actually by Friday by results from Monday, you will see what people in MPP will start saying about Nana Akufo-Addo.
Nana will be president.
Oh, please.
Oh, Maza.
You will see what they will start doing. You will see the attacks on the executives, all the spokespersons, and so on. People are going to see. Now, Obiaye because Papano. They will go at you. Now, you can go. All those who want to stand independent, you can go.
So all those who want to stand independent,
they can go.
Okay. Any Accra
you have 23 of your members.
Is that the way the discussion is going to go? Is that the way the discussion is going to go?
No, if you're lying, I'll straighten you.
When I use the word lie, he was against it. Now he's also using it.
Oh no, it's a lie. It's a lie.
When I said you were lying, you said you objected. When I said you were lying, you objected. When I said you were lying, you objected.
That's what you objected.
If you can go. It's a lie. Debbie, Mude, you have even sacked 23 people because you have gone independent. Nanado was saying,
make sure say the what na haka no ni nyina pepe palaji beji atum ni mu wo fa
my church points am pese America
baby ono me am time o ma fe bia tabo o tro be ma times abu once every time so we go any afefo ye pon anu na no baby
ni na America no o ma be allegations, all kind of allegations. Mama Shala does say we abana mama. Oh, please. Let us be decent.
Nana.
Let us be decent, please. Nana.
But the MPP had challenges with the commission.
We have criticized him. Never says
all the arguments points to a particular angle.
Nana.
Oh yes, but
he's taking my time. Can't you be a bit decent?
Oh, now one I shall say. Oh, penny, I will share rules. No,
you stop me. You stop me. You stop me.
Okay,
maybe not.
Just less than 20 hours to elections. All the allegations now are more canon. All the allegations almost started years. Easy baby abano. Easy baby abano. Mama baby abano. And now yet high allegation Ben Aka. BBSC
special voting.
BBSC or Ghana.
Special voting was a disaster.
And yes, now it is all case Nana Akufo-Addo be Omanpenyi.
That's correct.
Who is going to supervise that election for him to become president? So you see the double standard. So you see all the allegations now. Oh, please. All the allegations they made from the beginning, no, there. And then almost we need election, no, not just more allegations in There's no iota of truth. There's no iota of truth. Mama, when you say why ejuma, and this is for any Omukana be Ghana for ejuma or my and the Ochina and wow, we are going to count. Fine. Yeah, me, I believe in something. Me say, Mom, we win. But Nyanko Ponkwani, final authority, I will be to make say yes, yes, and I know. And I want to appeal to MPP, NDC, regardless of the results of China, Ghana have predominantly a Muslim and a Christopher. So we are Christopher, someone, or see in all things,
give thanks and glory.
Give thanks and glory. Kramofosu any say Nyankupo wo domu entina wa bom different. Obetuma kamunyina bom. Obetumi so strike it munyina na wo sheda na wo mamu. Ayi enti bibia ni mu a munkai especially muslimi fo ese ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Osi Nyankupo bia ni ho a o chen osoro. Ayi
Nyankupo
enti bibia beto bia sabe wo dofo kra o mami o papa o yire o ba o nua o film ukuhu
David
enti election na obaba mu ye nyina yam prepare your mind. It's an election so apart from Nyankupo nobody can predict exactly manuba. Enti as we go into the election ono what you want to see Nana Akufo-Addo
we will come up our
Maybe I see John Mahama baby. Now, mom, you prepare your mind. And I want the MPP supporters to prepare their mind more.
Oh, we have done that for 2
occasions. Prepare my mind. Because unfortunately, our candidate is the problem for the party. Can you say, party, at least Ghanaians, 8 years, change. But we have candidate now. Ghana for a person, Ghana for the omu adibakwa they don't compromise is their peace. Their way, mama, or Brasini o to say at Tamils, mama, or Basa. Na papa way or bar, or have any idea yet. Ninko for the say Fuko. Please, don't go there. Don't go there.
Now the BTS you gonna with tears what twice.
Come on, Japan. No, why no? What Kasano? Was it President Mahama? Or see Ghana has been safe under his watch? What the Nyankupo has said. Where is somebody? 4 years to rule a country. Where somebody? It's not an easy job.
It's not
when one party MPP for back Ghana. In 2000,
with that contest,
in 2000,
because 4 years.
Let me tell him the achievement. Nana B. Oh yes, sir. You see, he's taking my time, and now you are trying to catch me. The man is deliberately taking my time. He's deliberately taking my time, and you allow him. Mommy, tell why my mama is saying that. It was Kroma 2001, 7th January. Party B. Ebaye, MPP, Mama mentioned him. Ombaye, what happened? What happened to the bomb? What happened to the bomb? What happened in Boku? What happened in Alavanyo? So if you are a president, and then you are lucky, Basabia, Kasibia, ANC, Amanipa, You must give glory to God Almighty. Yeah. It is in that context Mama is saying that under his watch, apart from that, under a particular regime, under a particular regime, Ghana was known as a cocaine coast. Cocaine coast, a basket case. Ghana, when it comes to fighting cocaine. And when was the last time what anything about Ghana and cocaine? And the Papa said, oh, Nana, want me hit you? Want me hit you? And he said, under his watch, Ghana has not been cited anywhere in the world as a cocaine coaster. I was saying, what? And it was this election. I was saying, "Oda Nyamunkoba say." I was saying, "So I'm fun to that." No, be who say, "Manya he cry. I've attained peace for you people." Apart from the gargantua, unprecedented infrastructure, media,
President Rawlings, you are Sidebia. I am getting many party and go no zenke the mano. Tenizio, President Mamonyeshe. Sanima, sa pockets of violence, I can be that. Cooking. A proper President Mamma and Magay, you go far, VVIP. Hey, President one for. Hey. I want you to hey. Or BBC under President before cocaine goes one campaign. President Muhammad Nema gave diplomatic passport. And man the coffee VVIP President one for. And yes, had this state protocol department car. Eddie Gay is a quatrain. Yes, cocaine was first from Uncle from Bembe Muhammad and Wanted. I branch a man of contract. Maybe I branch a airport. What did drugs? The money security contact on the airport. You try a home running the rap. Or did drugs as I call cocaine. Cocaine. President of cocaine. About wrap up. Hey.
Kasaba, we're just about wrapping up. But I did say election headquarters, Kokromoti Power, any hand say the opposite who the opposite if a batwa, Namia Adoma, Echina Airbasono, Honsem in SOT now share. All our affiliates, Ishra, Love, Joy, Asempa, Adom FM, Adom TV, Joy News, online, Nina, my Joy Online, Adom Online, Asempa Online, and Nina, Ibia, very much active. And we are more than ready for election 2016. Of course, Muni Multimedia, Yabakosem that we have always remained the best and on top. SSO the tour na Oshe na Uti Hon said in Mexico. Yaba back to studio.
Nyami shows was about
now in Jimmy did this time.
No swat, but I want to open e can't be ambulance. I feel dear. Or say a foku, another permanent free. And I'm beginning especially on coming from Anna came from baby back, but coming from nim amanyosemu sa. Afoko di obianim you could see. Nana do kwada krampa ye to abakrampa ye see di e pama so ye di e suspend afoko krampo na wonim. Enti no se sia wo be so chem say. Sanja nanja okodi ahemfo atem e wa tebubu. Ni nkofo tututu ne yemfa ehho Tanzania nya yemfa mo president Mahama. Okay. Mudisi ya ekobo ni to ya e Ovuta region. Yemfa ho Tanzania mo president Mahama. Sana woka okay. Nanu kodwobo nso Ashanti region odi di ahemfo atem a enu je nam so e de pamo no. Yemfa ho Tanzania bebo president Mahama. Sana woka okay. Sa ayi sapon ene ya min. Mo yi aniama basama party for to trasam bubo mo ho ayi atototo abonom ni adeade a opamo mmenu nyina bom no yemfa ho sobo no emfa bebo president Mahama enu ya yi ti mansa onim a ne da yesu nya ne se Sam George Benusu ntokwa ye koso prampram no yemfa ho sobo ni nyamba president Mahama mo pam nkofo 23 na nsia so mako independent e be sitting MPs yemfa ho sobo mo president Mahama. Are you serious? What kind of logic is this? What kind of logic is this? Indeed, MPP party, you go through some troubles. But for this year, the party has been very resolute. More than no man come, even the name maker say, Kofi Adams or Yemu campaign coordinator. And did you attend no one friend Professor Mills? Say, come in President Mama Crampo and come on fashion any Professor Mills are your crampo. And come in go for be a word dimmy boss at Tama. And they ono na nyame ato nsafe nti
okay first na large
maybe 1 minute maybe is here but today wakofo obi a odidi na tem a no company ma nana kunadu anchichemu ba party no wakofo say nipa na say campaign coordinator. What kind of insult? What could be more insulting than glorifying somebody who earlier on were the president most assembly
yemfa large end bit en rap
no say nanado
David alaji say both political parties
anya ho no de wie o
so all nekasem no say both political majors
yenya no bia nyi
prepare
yes
o party chitafo nyina o madwene towards election say either you are winning
alaji kasa
or you are losing
na kwa say kotre ejana no unse
akoni yesina tutu katwa bi
ana fitara betejo te o kan unse me gas be bi o ko ide nke na odi betisi ma
o especially the MPP
obubu enuagu
o especially the MPP
yen in 2008 na dango Akufo-Addo olusu aba then o ye if I near abamu in the first one only by 100,000 second one president is be two no e be by close to 40,000 or so. In 2012 the same thing happened.
Third round come
mo just call time. No, in 2000
Manko.
Oh, 2000
correct is a Manko.
But there was an election that people voted.
Manko mujani
I don't know why I was twisted. In 2012
they are heading towards time and they believe that the court process is good for them.
They should state fact.
In 2012 Ronaldo contested again. He lost. Adio year no Supreme Court. In their letter to IMF 2012 in their letter NDC's letter to IMF almost glorify Nanado's intention or the court say and nothing as stabilize your democracy. Among Ghana no abe pivot of democracy. I must say come on the 18 team and so someone 10 number radio so more cancer say Ghana for say go yi Nanado aya. So ko e mo mama ka trouble for no say democracy ni mu ye wa pa. IMF let on come on but tomba large because say be waste your time. So all that I'm trying to say is simple. The man Nanado hey, ma try and be vilify no abranti amoko han ni say Nanado akwadwo so aso dan we say abranti no onka ti asefo ho unum ya no dwonso ya dwonso na sabe ka de hwa mo eni onka ti asefo ho biom mo ya Nanado na mo ku no mo ebi kra so no ku no mo ka se Nanado no ku no no eni ebi mu kra bo so ahwe mo no. You don't do that. Won say ni pasa bagana fo ehu no kra ewom na masa ko tua bribe ma bo green abu 5 billion plus car. Say ono de ombedidi Nanado attempt say Nanado yimu. Meanwhile President Rollins na di kanka say upa can be bia for Nanado ho. Ba nipa mu yimu. President Rollins o wa am founder NDC na wudi achi ya ene YLK or NDC mu am founder. What say Nanado de upa say anything about him. But nipa mu yimu
nyada. Okay, me da say.
You know, yeah, Chinese propaganda we yen no my dey. Ayira enko nyame ya adomu a the good people of Ghana omunim ade omuhwehwe omunim Kwanya president mama bae.
Me ye MPP ni me ko titi me MPP. Me si me MPP ni mako police station. Dia na me hwa che se mo ho na mo gina. Dia na me hwa na feel large.
Oh, je ade na simple. Ukwa akọ be bi oso no wo.
Eno kwa.
Titi. Na do da num. But by parliamentary candidates no. Do na no the different positions. You know. Ne hu hia ye pa na se. Oso no wo. Be di kan se mpa cho wow ID card aya so no. Wo akonya so beto ya to pepa na wa kese ya stamp ko men ko fie ugina ba bia o mba cho se gina no na mu ani hwem ye na
o ma hini
na do danko akufa do nyame tia se nyame na president
o ma hini ma me man na bi ani omo a omuta ka sa asem no se ye mu bi ye na omu bi numu eco school. No mun shempabo kra.
Smiling Benz those times.
No mun shempabo. And if you don't know me, men ka say party NDC ba power 8 years in my age. Mimi ye now wo sab pabo kra on share. So ni ma. And don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
That's all. Oh yeah. Don't cast say now we are bofra.
Don't say be osin pabo kra me shebi. Boss ma shek kambu ni sneakers foul.
Sell papa na toma. O papa na toma.
Say that
o papa na toma onyam me jeze akasa no kan. O ma me papa na toma. Me parents na toma o me parents am toma.
Brand obobi. Benjamin what did you more? The movie 8 no me ade what did you more?
Alaji wrap up. Alaji wrap up me yeah.
O my enukre ba ko pe. Enukre ba ko. Achine eya abaya ekokoto two issues. The character of the candidate and then the track record of the candidates. And then ever hear China.
Okay.
When you're simple, Muhe nipo menia front runners here. Why na movie say mudi ye the Ghana shell in Sam Ghana betumpon. That is simple question. Muhe track record. Muhe track record. Plan pay for menu. Why na ye the Ghana shell in Sama Ghana betwaso atumpon. That is Obuasa onima. Onima. Meto mamobi GPRTU.
Okay, mention us. Okay, me wa salam down till. That's it. Yeah, there will be biase. Said yes, I catch him. Alaji. But I your life designs.
Alaji will continue to survive under the presidency of Nana Danko Akufo-Addo.
Of course.
In fact, it's about twice in a day, or about 5 times in a week.
Because over Brady.
Your life designs.
Tuesday.
And the pay your life. Kasa is 0244 687
Nana ya before. People number 5 days after the week.
Or twice with the amount.